Afternoon, everyone. We're going to go ahead and solve problems that already have workarounds. This is going to apply to anybody that has the Vectric software, the Aspire, the VCarve Pro, that upgraded at 10.5 and had the post-processor issues with the INCH post-processor, the shapeoko INCH Gcode that gave errors when you tried to send. I went and looked and compared the millimeters and the inch G-codes to see what the differences were, because I knew one worked and one didn't work. What you need to do is go find your post-processor files, wherever you saved Vectric to. Get into that. So mine's in my program data, in Vectric, in Aspire, version 10.5. Go into the post-processors. Scroll down until you find your inch, your shapeoko inch post-processor. Double click into it. Here you'll probably get a prompt that asks, what do you want to use to open this? It's a text file. Use Word, use Notepad, whatever you want. When you open it up, you're going to notice there's a whole bunch of plus signs. What I've come to conclude is that anywhere you say plus sign, the program just ignores that text line. And I noticed that the difference between the millimeter and the inch was there were plus signs all the way down here in the millimeter that were not here. So what I'll do is add the plus signs, and I'm spacing over just to keep it looking the same. This one will require a return when you space it out probably. And at this point you can save this and you'll be set. I like to keep my originals, so I save as. And when you save it as a mod. So file, save as. It'll probably ask you what kind of file you want to save this as. Just say other file. And add a mod to it or whatever you want to rename your file to. It's easier this way for me, so I just put mod. I've already done this. I'm not going to save it again. When you've done that, if you are going to save it as a different file, you need to go ahead and rename this as well. This is what the drop-down menu sees when you're in Aspire. If you don't change this and you change your file name, then Aspire or whatever program you're running is going to come up with an error prompt when you open it up and says, hey, these two post-processors have the same name. We're going to keep the first one. So come in here and change this to mod as well, and then go ahead and save that file again. Once you've done that, you'll want to save this stuff, whichever you want. I'm not. Restart your program, Vectrics, so your VCarve, Aspire, or whatever you're running, and you'll have in your drop-down menu over here your shapeoko mod, or whatever you named it if you wanted to. So mine's right here, shapeoko INCH mod Gcode. And this one actually works. I ran it today, didn't have any issues. Hope this helps.